All right, what we're going to do is we'll talk about stepping in, bridging the gap, getting inside the pocket. Not really inside the pocket, but bridging the gap to get the jab. Okay, there's going to be a basic jab, there's going to be an advanced jab. All right, let's start here. All right, you're in an orthodox stance, we're in a fighting stance. I got my power side of the rear, you guys power side of the rear. We're here. All right, critical distance line in the middle. If we weren't kicking, we were boxing. We're right on the outside of critical. If I lean in, I can hardly get to you. You lean in, you can't get to me. All right, so we're right there on the edge, okay? So what I want to do at this point is I want to be able to jab you, get inside, bridge the gap, and get out without you hitting me. All right, bridging the gap is for me to bridge the gap. There's a gap between me and you. To bridge it, to get in to hit you, and get back out without getting hit, okay? All right, or to bridge the gap, to get in the pocket. This is the pocket. Boom, boom, boom. Do my damage, get back out. All right, let's act like it's a river crossing, a ditch. I don't care. I'm going to bridge the ditch. I'm going to bridge the river, okay? Now, if I'm on my way in trying to bridge the gap and you hit me, I didn't bridge no gap. You stopped me before I bridged the gap. I didn't make it across the bridge, basically. So that's what we're basically looking at here. Bridging the gap. I want to bridge the gap, pop you, pop, and get out. Just go do it with a jab. Most people would throw a jab. They'd be here. They'd step in with the jab, step in straight. They'd step in 1-2 step. Or they'd step in 1 step, okay? Straight in. The problem with that is, if you throw your own jab, and I stepped in jab, I'm going to run right into yours. Boom, okay? Straight in. Same thing again. Boom, we both hit each other. If you're playing defensive jab, I'm playing offense, we're going to get hit. If your reach is further than mine, I'm going to get hit before you do. So if I'm stepping, I'm running right into your jab. Bam! Before you hit you. Now, that's what a lot of basic jabs are. The basic fighters, beginner fighters, they'll step right in with a jab. That's basically how you get taught. Doing it a little bit more advanced on a jab, you're going to be here, still you got your bridge you got to do, you're on the critical distance line on the outside. I'm going to step in, bridge that gap with a jab, I'm going to lean a little bit to my right, my jab's going straight down the middle, my shoulders will cover over and cover my chin, I'm going to drop my chin behind it, I'm going to cover with a little pocket in here to stop any other fire or punch that you're throwing to stop it, plus I'm going to be on this shoulder. I'm not leaning straight in with that jab, going down the middle, I'm not putting my head. You never put your head, advanced fighters should never put your head between the shoulders of the fighter when they hit. I don't care what the technique is, you're never firing right in the middle. It should be shoulder to shoulder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to step in jab, you stay right there. Step in, I'm going to bridge the gap. I bridged it. Just a one little step. Critical distance line, I'm on the outside, I bridge it. As I'm bridging, I fired that jab right down the middle. The difference that I did is, I didn't go down the middle of my head, my shoulder. I leaned over to the side. My jab was straight in the middle. My shoulder came over, my body positioning came over, my hand came up, and now I'm lined up on his shoulder, the fighter's shoulder. My hand is still in the same spot. I'm shoulder. Once again, watch again. Instead of going right down the middle, I go down, I'm on the outside. I leaned in a little bit, it's called a body lean. Got a little body lean. His jab would have went right over my shoulder. If it had come here into my hand, I would have popped right over the shoulder. If he came right into my face and followed me, I would have stopped it right here on my shoulder. When it came off my shoulder, stopped it right on hand. Watch, even if he follows me with a jab, I'm going to stop it. Boom, right there. Look at my jab, right up in his face here. Okay? Once again, he comes to me, following me. Boom, stop it. I get him right in the chin. All right? Watch again. Watch my feet. Same step in. Boom. I get his jab, I stop his. All right? I came to the outside of his shoulder. And it's called a body lean. I did a little body lean. I didn't bend it to waist over like that. Okay? I bent my knees. Pushed my knees out a little bit, took my body out a little bit, did a little lean, didn't bend, just a little lean, called a body lean, which put me in a position right on his shoulder. Alright, so that's called a push slide jab, or push step jab, one step, push step, okay? Push off the rear foot, step, right down the middle, cover up, lean over to the shoulder, push step jab to the shoulder, right here, boom, fighter's shoulder, right there, boom. Alright, that's an advanced jab, going inside, stepping, cross, bridging the gap, get the jab.